Okay, so I guess I'll do white first. Doesn't matter. I mean, I could do one of these first too, but I'm gonna save a flat side for last in case there's any weird parodies that I can do through a flat side and it won't matter. Because I think, well, we could still run into that, or maybe we won't because of those edges. We'll find out. Find out soon. Tell you what, this is definitely a good way to learn how to solve Fisher cube. By doing this one, then pretty much everything else. I don't think any other Fisher cube is going to be as difficult as this one, assuming it's not a weird cuboid or anything. But that's still, you know. Let's find the red and green. Actually, let's do blue and orange next. I'll do that one next. Line it up right here. The world's slowest first cross. Please don't judge me for my beginner method here. Eventually learn a better method. I just don't care. To tell you the truth, it just doesn't matter. For me, at least. Okay. Starting to look like something now. This was a crazy solve. Crazy. Like I said before, it's like crawling a marathon. All right, so have 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get our corners. Beginner method corners. Because this is a beginner's puzzle, right? Beginners only. Yeah. Okay, and the last one. Well, this is starting to look familiar again, isn't it? Put it back on the shelf and don't scramble it again for maybe a year or so. That'd probably be nice. Watch again next week. I'll scramble it again. Nah, it'll probably be quite a while before I go back to this one. So, and with this thing, which is why I think we'll be avoiding any type of standard Red Bull parody at the end, is just because if there is one, we can just pop one of these edges back in, pop one out, and put it in upside down, and you can't tell. So that's probably what we'll be able to avoid that situation. At least that makes sense to me right now. We'll see very soon if that's correct. Just wanted to test that one. I think the right-handed, for these doesn't matter, but I think right-handed is easier to hold on this heavy beast of a puzzle. And look at this luxury. I can table it now. For the last 30 seconds of the solve, I can table it. All right, so there we go. Look at that. See that case? So I could try algorithms, but let me try. Yeah, let me try the thing I was just talking about first and see if that works. Just because I'm interested to see if that works. And because of that, I have to use the left-handed one to put it down to the other side. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Let's try that. So maybe it is actually beneficial not to use F2L right here because of this thing. Possibly, I don't know. Okay, so did that work? No. So why didn't that work? Oh, I know why. Because it's not an edge thing, it's a center thing. Oh well. Okay, here's a massive version of this algorithm. Ready? Hold on. That was a bad start. Let's try that again. Come on. Oh. A little catchy. Done. All right, well, I guess I wasn't thinking too hard about that parody thing. Well, it was worth a try. Oh well. Oh no. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I didn't feel like doing the center safe version of that just because it's like, not worth it. Not worth it to screw anything up right now. So blue and yeah. But you know about that version, right? I think I talk about that in my Supercube tutorial, which you should go and watch if you haven't seen it already. Even though it's not necessary for all the stuff in this puzzle. I'll put a link in the description. Okay, where's that? Where's the white? Okay, let's see if we don't run into any weird corner parodies. That'd be nice. Okay, so let's something's going on here. Huh. Okay. Let me think about this now. That whole edge is flipped. And I did the parity algorithm. So why is that? Why is it doing that? Is it a corner related thing? Is that possible? Maybe. Maybe it's corner related. That's what I'm thinking. Although, does that make any sense? Maybe it does. So yeah, see, if I had solved Fisher cubes before, I think I would know why this is doing this. Like if I solved a 4x4 of this, I would have run into this case. But I have not done that. So let me think about this. If we because you saw I did that. I did the standard edge flip parity and then it's flipped back. So what caused it to flip back? Is it just a center rotation? Is that all it is? That could be it. Let's think about it this way. I'm just thinking out loud. Because I did that, and then obviously it rotates a center. Because it's not one of those, middle edge parity Red Bull cases where you do it on the first two or the first four. It's just it's like the last stage 4x4 thing. But because it's a Fisher cube, because it has some that are supercube and some that aren't, some that don't have center orientation, I'm wondering if... Let me just try some standard beginner cases again. Let's see if we can get this to do something else. I think I'm just overthinking it. I think it's a really easy case, and it's disguised as something that's parity. That's what I think right now. Yeah, but no, because you wouldn't have a single bar like that. Maybe this is related to like a weird morphics, like an even layer morphics parity. Possibly. Let's see. I'll tell you what, I was not expecting this at the end of the 3x3 stage, though. Definitely was not. So it's interesting. I'm not just going to crap out at the end and cheat. So what is causing that? If you're watching this, you probably already know. But if you leave a comment, that's pointless because I would have already solved it. So let's think about this. Yeah, so it's okay. Okay, so going back to the parity thing, because I did that algorithm and then of course it rotates one of these centers by 90 degrees. So if I just went back and rotated this center by 90 degrees, would that solve this case? I wonder, because here you also can't tell. So, that's tricky. Yeah, let's think about this. So, but could it also have to do with one of these edges being flipped? I think I did that too, and it didn't do anything, did it? Because that... Wait, no, that should. That should fix it. It should. Because it's one edge flipped out. Wait, I gotta try that one again. I gotta try the standard edge thing first, because I think I'm overthinking this. Let's see. Let's try that again. Maybe if I put it back the same way? No. I don't know. Aha! Look at that. Is that it? Was it that simple? Oh, I'm gonna be pissed if it was that simple. Oh no. Oh no. No way. Did I just screw that up the first time? What did I do? Oh. Oh, you know what I did? I just put it back in. I just put it back in with the wrong algorithm. I used the wrong mirror image case of it. I should have done the other one. I think. So, but let's see. Let's see if this is actually... Let's not speak too soon. Or is this the same? I won't say I know what I'm doing until it's solved. Very unexpected, though. I thought I was going to fly through the last 3x3 stages, no problem. But I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. But hey, it's all good. I'm fine with that. It's an unexpected mystery at the end. It was just me overthinking it. It was super, super simple. It was just an edge flip. And actually, I think I said that like right away. And even way before in the solve, I said, oh, if I do this, it'll solve the parity case. And that was right. And it was correct. And I stand by that. I just, when I got to that case, I just did it wrong. That's all that was. And I'm pretty sure that's all that was. Just overthinking it. But hey, if you can solve it, you can solve it, right? Plus, the first attempt of anyone solving a 10x10 Fisher cube, so I guess I get a little bit of slack for that, right? So we have a little bit of a... Do we have it? Yeah, we have a little bit of corner parity thing going on, I think. Oh no. Is this related? Let's find out. What do I want to use for this? I want to use... I think we use that 2 little r thing. Well, how's that go? 2 little r, 2u. Little... yeah, I think I do it this way. 2 little r, 2u, little r, yeah, little r, 2U, 2 little r, 2U, and I do that twice, I think, right? Yeah, 2 little r, 2U, little r, table it, 2U, 2 little r, and 2, is there 2U? That doesn't matter. Okay, let's see if that didn't put me into more trouble than before. So, the slowest 3x3 stage in the world. Okay, let's see what we have now. Okay. Hopefully that little R thing worked. Usually does on these. It's pretty fail-safe, especially because it doesn't screw up the centers. Oh, it looks like, okay, yeah, this looks familiar. This looks like we should be cool. 1 in, 3 out. That's always a good sign for non-parity. As you've heard me say 1,000 times in my tutorial, which, I don't know, maybe that should have prepared me better for this. I don't know. Oh, just one more, okay. But hey, I've never done this before, so not a big deal. Tell you what, it'll be a big deal if I can't figure this out. If I can't solve this thing, I'll feel like an idiot. I'm done, no. Well, that looks like a pretty standard case. Let's try to finish it off. Beginner style for ultra speed and efficiency. All right. Just 2 more. All the way around. 5 more moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my hands. They are hurting. So, there we go. There's the world's first 10x10 Fisher cube solve. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That was, there were definitely some things I didn't expect. I would say that last 3x3 case thing was partially unexpected. In the long term, it wasn't unexpected, because I think I said multiple times during the solve, like, oh yeah, when I run into that case, I won't need any parity cases, because I can just pop out one of these 4 edges and put it back in flipped, and it should be cool. And it was, and that's exactly how I did it. But I'll have to review the footage. The first time I did it, I just did it wrong. I just used the opposite algorithm than I should have been using. So, to put it back, like, I think I either put it back the same, I think I just put it back in the same way. I think that's what happened. Anyway, but there you go. Let's see the time. Yeah, I think I said 6 hours originally. Maybe I'll put the time down there. I'd say 6 to 6.5. But yeah, not too bad. I mean, the turning's just unbelievable. I mean, this thing is just like, you know, very smooth without any lubrication at all. Totally dry, but yeah, it just turns great. All the stickers, yeah, still look good. They still look really good. Let me zoom in here. Whoa, blurry. Yeah. So I think it still looks good to me. Yeah, so that's about it, I think. This will probably be split up into, well, actually, there's no point in me saying this now. It's you've already seen the finished videos. So yeah, a bunch of different ones, and I will also I'll post a full time lapse of this after this last stage here, just in case you want to see that. Although it's so long, it'll just look like a blur of nothing the whole time. But you know, whatever. I'll still post that. And yeah, that was a fun solve. It was definitely a challenge. But yeah, I'm glad I solved it at least once, and at least, you know, because I don't like to make a puzzle and then never solve it. So you know, like with the 9x9, I already mentioned that one. At some point, I'll do a solve of that. I just need to take a break after this one for a little bit. But you'll probably still be seeing that at some point. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into more, actually making more content with normal puzzles, like 3x3s, 4x4s, stuff like that. That can just pump out ridiculously fast now, because, you know, it's not making one of these that takes 2 months. It's making one in a few days, or, you know, less than a week. So a lot of stuff is in the works right now, prototypes and all that sort of stuff. So definitely stick around and keep an eye out for that stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely do some more walkthrough solves of stuff like this. Let me know if any other puzzles that I have that you want to see walkthroughs of, maybe tutorials on. I'll definitely still be following up my Supercube tutorial with some other more basic walkthroughs, not something like this, you know. I think I'll do some like super barrels and stuff like that. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing any of that stuff. But yeah, there we go. 10x10 Fisher. That's about it for this. Thanks for watching.